So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We're up and running then. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
And in the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened boys from Madrid, where they all scored.
Neymar got the first one, of course. The pass into him looked lucky, but was apparently intentional.
That's what they all say.
And this is Cruyff. Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Messi. And that little bit of skill has got him away. He might be in here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Xavi Alonso. And this is Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's going wide left. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's managed to get free.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Rodri getting this one clear. And it's Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Costa Curta.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Cruyff is flagged offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Numero 6.
Oh, no joy this time. That's destined for the flank. And it's Neymar. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's got away. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Stam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cruyff, and this is Pele. Cruyff. Looking for the run. It's Pele! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Pele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Quality ball. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Now it's Pele. That's been cut out, well played. Ronaldinho. Spread out to the left, and it's Neymar. Oh, outsmarting him this time. "30 minutes gone. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pull it.
Oh, really well played.
Pull it, ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is a little undercooked. The pass has gone astray, but where it came from. Now it's Cruyff. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Messi. Ibrahimovic touches it back. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar, he's found a way through. Plenty to aim at here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's in a great position here. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Rijkaard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Cruyff. Good take, and is he in? Tries a shot! Marvellous goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Liverpool just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pelé. Rodri, the man synonymous with solidity.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Goes for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi will not want to lose out. Pelé! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. Now it's Pelé. Xabi Alonso has the space to scheme. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Xabi Alonso, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Rummenigge, played out to the left flank. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, what has happened here? And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ibrahimovic currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that's another good win of the ball. Costa Curta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. "75 minutes played." He's had it taken off him.
Cambio di giocatori.
And it's Ed Nielsen. Ronaldinho. Nice sequence of passes, this. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Ibrahimovic was in no mood for any of that. Can he get on the end of this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now they can break here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball. And they're back on the ball again. Neymar. He's picked his way through. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Xavi. Now Ronaldinho. This is a promising build-up. Pele. And he is dashing away. Rui Costa. Rui Costa finds himself offside. Rui Costa simply refused to be outdone. Shoots! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes down, but nothing given. That has been slung wide. Oh, shooting chance! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he's...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Well, here is the multifaceted Christian Panucci, looking the very epitome of game intellect, never short on nous.
I like the fact that he's quite old-fashioned, and that's a compliment.
And it makes it all the more amazing, of course, that he is one of Italy's most prolific goal-scoring defenders.
Yeah, and he's not the type to constantly go bombing forward, but he knew when it was best to overlap, and when he did, he always made it count.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rummenigge. Now it's Hazard. Makalele. And that's a dangerous ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Pelé, and it's Messi. He'll try from distance! And no, just off target. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makalele. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Makalele. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Closing in on goal. It's a loose ball. Makalele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Xavi Alonso. Look at the space. Cruyff! Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our beautiful game. A finish of true class. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And this is Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Stam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Cruyff. That is ended up in no man's land. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pelé, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Rafael Varane produces the perfect tackle there. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Goal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cruyff. And it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. And this is Messi. He leaps for it!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Stam is there, and he can get that clear. Good read, needed to be. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodri, this is a promising build-up. Shot could be on. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Xavi Alonso, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cruyff does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Costa Curta.
There will be 1 minute
And that interception
at a time.
was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely shaped ball. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Shakhtar get the second half started.
Liverpool are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Stood up well to him there. Panucci has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That has not gone well. Zanetti. Now that's well seen too. Thuram. Rodri. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rummenigge. Now it's Hazard. And it's Makalele. That's an excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Traktor clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Ibrahimovic. That ball looks a good one. Van der Sar claims comfortably. And now the breakaway. He's had it taken off him. Makalele. Van Bronckhorst. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Cruyff, probing pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
For this match was
Now it's Pele, that has been cut short. Hazard. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that was vital. Xavi Alonso. Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. Panucci. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Rummenigge. Best receives it in a good position here. Can he get on the end of this? Best's cross. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Lilian Thuram. Number 20, Pele. Coming on the field, number 5, Agababa.
Oh, well played, well played.
Number 19,
And now a sudden chance to counter. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Pele, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Rodri, and it's Xabi Alonso, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now Mbappe. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Matheus Cunha. Pele. No way through. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, perfectly measured that. Zanetti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Cruyff.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Makaleli. Now, can they get him away? He's in a good position. And Del Piero! And that's a sharp finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Tractor with the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
A heavy challenge. Well, this could be it, or something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
There's a sharp little ball here. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's in, and the shot! Goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's there to belt it away.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward here. Decent chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So close, but that is as good as it gets. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Cruyff claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Information bulletin from the regional police.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Mehdi Benatia, a near certain selection, a stalwart at both club and international level.
Well, he has the look of...
Bullish header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Totti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rodri. Kukçu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Zanetti has a look and plays it forward. Thuram. And it's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Oh, that was vital. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Totti. Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Ibrahimovic. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Zanetti, and he's managed to get free. Zanetti stood his ground strongly. And he gets rid in a hurry. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. And Cruyff! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Zanetti. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Totti. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Cruyff. Pele. Now there's a fine ball. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
So this to break the deadlock. He can't put it away.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
It's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Totti. Schneider. And Serginho. Ah, he's given it away. Xabi Alonso. Oh, sweet feet. Chance! He's scored! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Vieri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Panucci has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Totti. Where it came from. And this is Snyder. That's an excellent interception. Liverpool are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! And he's stuck it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll...
And the shot! That's really good defending. Kukçu. Bebeto. Kukçu. And here's Cruyff. Ibrahimovic. Shot, surely! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is so good, such sharp skill. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Xavi Alonso. Costa Curta. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that is a good ball to find it. It's Pele! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Stan. Turan. Nice sequence of passes this, and this is Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alonso, and that has left him in a heap. Oh, easy pickings there. Ibrahimovic. Oh, super ball, and a chance! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Courtois clearly engaging in mind games here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rodri. And it's Ibrahimovic. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's neat. And this is shot. He's having a shot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
The less said about that pass, the better. Rodri. Now Costa Curta. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho. McAllister. Guardiol. Upamecano. Some really good ball movement. Cruyff. Pele. Oh, this is a terrific run. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Upamecano, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicked it back promptly. Rodri. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Cruyff. The message is clear, none shall pass. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that's gone loose. Benatia getting this one clear. Serginho. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A case now of complete control. Pele! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical
2
edge.
added minutes has been indicated.
Serginho. Chance for a shot! That's it, 45 minutes up. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Liverpool absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Kindly make his way
Liverpool are
centre.
relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Substitution.
The second period is on the way. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rodri. Cruyff quietly revving up. It's come to nothing. Panucci. Messi. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Upamecano. And here's Batistuta. Pele. Rodri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, nicely intercepted. Thuram. Cruyff. He's in plenty of space here. But he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Batistuta. Well, they could break here. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's got away. Shot at goal! And he hits the net. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well,
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Messi. Great vision. Ibrahimovic. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Space for him to turn and look. Cruyff!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oman have the chance to go the other way. Tanucci finding himself in space. Courtois claims comfortable.
Liverpool are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Tries to play it through. Opts to play it back. And this is Pele. Can he finish? And there's a goal. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing. And the shots! People always have the measure of that.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
20,
second corner of the game.
Pele. Number 21.
And it's been taken short.
Number 10, Messi. Number 14.
And this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho!
Coming on the field.
Off the post.
Number 19, Mbappe. Number 5,
That's a throw.
Cannavaro. Number 23, Ronaldinho. Number
That looks a
7,
decent ball.
Rui Costa.
That's a throw. And he was alert to it. Diaz. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. Oh, this is a great position. Rodri. Ronaldinho.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ronaldinho! Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Liverpool have their third corner. Oman are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Costa Curta. Well, that is one way to stop him. Batistuta. Now that is a hefty challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alonso. Mbappe. Rodri.
That's
Added
positional
minutes has
goal,
been
the
indicated.
utilisation of space.
Messi. And it's De Bruyne. Rui Costa. That's an imaginative pass. That's good vision. Oh, he's all alone. There's the shot! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Ronaldinho, he has found the way through. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! They are getting horribly booked. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Goes for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Ajax finding themselves unexpectedly behind. There's the crossfield ball, and that has left him in a heap. Rodri. And here's Cruyff. Xavi Alonso. Rodri. And here's Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. Xavi Alonso. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Cruyff. Now Panucci. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Gullit going after that. Costa Curta cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good take in a good area. Let's a look and place it forward. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ajax clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, now he can run away. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Pelé. He's a sharp little ball here. Pelé! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
That is good alertness. And here's Xabi Alonso. Pelé. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. A header! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rodri. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Rodri. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Pelé! And this is Ibrahimovic. Picked out, there's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Cruyff. And this is Xabi Alonso. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Cruyff. And he's in on goal. It's a loose ball. It's Alonso!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Xabi Alonso. Costa Curta. Pass somewhat off target. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's quick to return it. And the shot's on here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Messi. Cruyff. Cruyff! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Neymar. And this is Cruyff. Thinks about the shot. It is a corner. Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alonso, good purposeful running this. Davids gets over and intercepts. Messi, always onto this. Not the most convincing of passes. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke,
Just
don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this
now in
stage.
operation for your safety.
Liverpool are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Away we go again. And it's a corner. Ajax have their second corner now. Messi! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Xabi Alonso, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Messi. Rodri. Xabi Alonso. Oh, this looks sharp. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Played into space. Messi. And this is Xabi Alonso. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
And that could set him on his way. And this is Cruyff. And the finish! Rodri. Stam. And it's Messi. Ibrahimovic. And he's intervened well there. Cruyff chasing after it. The message is clear, none shall pass. Cruyff. And he's found it. And Cruyff! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Messi, a player who needs no introduction, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi.
The attendance for this match was
And now the breakaway.
28,599.
Panucci, he has found the way through. Cruyff, always goal shot, surely! And how did he not make it 4?
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Messi goes short. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Ah, that's a fine interception. Ibrahimovic threads one in. Rodri.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Hullet. And Neymar. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Neymar. Chooses to go cross-field. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ibrahimovic knocks it out wide. And here's Neymar. Ibrahimovic! And that's off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
10, Messi.
Costa Curta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rui Costa. And he is dashing away. Oh, super find. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot.
Number 19.
Buffon clearly engaging in mind games here.
22, Edmilson.
He has missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Thuram calmly anticipates. And here's Ronaldinho. Davids proves too strong, too smart. Messi. It's played through for him.
Such good technique.
Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Puskás plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Xabi Alonso. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Panucci for Xabi Alonso. Messi. Cruyff. That's destined for the flank.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here, and he shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution in progress.
Looking for the far post. And he thumps it clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, they can break here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Stam. And it's Edmilson. He's had it taken off him. Thuram. Rui Costa. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one
I'm
outcome.
afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic
Jim,
to be
how do
heavy
you
after
reflect
the
on
final
what we've
whistle
seen?
today.
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and...
Ribéry! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And we have our very first corner. Lahm goes short. An instinctive delivery. And now a sudden chance to counter. Panucci. Rodri. Panucci. Stam. Now Panucci. And he's forced to go back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Tries to play... And Cruyff! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Pele threads one in, that has been cut short. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Liverpool are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. That's a throw. And that's been won straight back. And here's Cruyff. Xabi Alonso looking for options for movement. Now the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Xabi Alonso, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo makes a dash for it. Vieira. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Pele. Xabi Alonso. Costa Curta charging forward down that flank. Played towards the front line. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now the ball in. Keeper has taken decisive action. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Xabi Alonso. Rodri. And it's Messi. Ibrahimovic. This is a promising build-up. Now, can they get him away? And this is Xabi Alonso. And he's managed to get rid. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Looking for the far post, and a header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that was very necessary. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Such good technique.
Pullet going forward. Knocks it into space. And it's Cristiano. He'll try from distance! It's hit the upright. And here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And it's Ribery. And he is deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. Xavi Alonso. Rodri. Now Costa Curta. Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Messi. It's a searching pass. Spread neatly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Xavi Alonso. Well, now here's... And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
And we get things going again.
Liverpool have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rummenigge certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure, it would have been a different story, Peter.
And this is Ronaldo. Messi. That's a cute ball. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. Yaya Toure. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Panucci is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Desai gets it away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Rodri. Xavi Alonso. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
29,514.
Rodri, played out wide. Ball's gone out of play. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, good spread. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Can he latch on to this?
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Oh no, what has happened here? Stam. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, a delicate chip through. Maldini cuts out the pass. Yaya Toure. Rummenigge is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! There's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 20.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Across it goes. And that should get the job done.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Liverpool really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. It's Bale! And there's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up...
Bale! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping! And the finish! Costa Curta getting this one clear. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tanucci. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter...
It's Ronaldinho! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, nice touch. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Bale gets into a good position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Defending was strong and firm. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Picked out, real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool get their 4th corner. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, good-looking ball. That's that, the end. Liverpool were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
And a quick
So there it
reminder
is.
today to
What
please
struck you
take
most
all
about
without
that?
bins
Yeah, well,
located
I've been
by
on the losing
entrance
side.
gate.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied.
Chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The goal scorer.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Al Wedat finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Xabi Alonso. He is through here. Now it's Cruyff. Ibrahimovic. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, that's well spotted. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram can clear it away. And Broncos.
That's good play from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for the far post. Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a searching pass. That is good alertness. Nedved is always looking to play quality balls. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Rodri. He's looking wide. He's got away. Zico. He's picked his way through. Cross from... Terrific effort! And that's a good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of...
Shoots! And he's stuck it away. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Al Wedat have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And the finish! It's bounced back off the post. Now it's Pele. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Panucci. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Stam, always a very imposing presence at the back. Has a look and plays it forward. Zico. Now it's Hunnet. Strokes it back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Flashes it. Oh, greatly! Against the crossbar. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Costa Curta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Great defending, strong and determined. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Pele. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Panucci. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Pele, looking for the run. And he's managed to get rid. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Showing good feet. Rodri, too strong for his opponent there. Ibrahimovic. That looks a good ball through. Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stam. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now Panucci. Not the most accurate pass. Could move up a gear here.
Indicated.
And here's Cruyff. Distributed tidily. And it's made its way to him. Pull it. Nicely aimed pass. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please refrain from parking
And we are
outside.
up to